Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Octopath Traveler. Joining me is StarPrincessHLC.
This is a very red room.
Is this a Mask of the Red Death?
Ooh.
I mean, we have Alphen with us. And JKLantern.
That portrait is staring into my soul.
Why is it looking at your shoes?
If they're anything like my mom, they're judging them.
Or is it looking at your fish?
I was hoping that would be another bone.
It would fit thematically.
What the hell does the bone even do?
I guess we'll find out after we beat up,
Some scholars.
Here we go.
These are scholars.
Sure they're not choir boys?
They're flipping through a book.
That could be choir boys.
It could. You are correct.
It's the hymn of,
Blow them away.
well, Mouse Dakin is everything that's good in the world, so what would be the opposite of that?
Come in, if thou darest.
Oatmeal tacos.
Oatmeal
cult.
tacos.
No, the Cult of Gadwin.
Oh.
Yeah.
For some behind-the-scenes stuff, everybody, if you've been watching the Grandia LP on Store's channel, we're,
I'm ready.
at the time of this recording, we're actually working on some other stuff, so it's going to be a long time, probably before we get back to Grandia. So by the time we get back, I'm gonna have no idea what the hell we're doing.
Now, what next?
Okay, they aren't weak to staff. I know those are weak to... Let's see if these guys are weak to... Nope, not spear.
I could make a joke here. I'm not going to.
Nothing will fight. You should have studied harder.
More like they should have prayed harder.
Yep.
Where is their god now? Oh yeah, I was actually going to look and see what that bone did before we get in a fight.
Bone, 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 bone.
I have no idea what section it's under.
With our luck, it's... Maybe we'll be lucky and it's one of Alphen's concoction items.
I don't think it can be.
No, I think we passed those already, so let's see here.
I mean, the concoction items are just...
Yeah, when the twist beef, it was like a weapon.
I'd say we should sell some of this crap, but... Oh wait, there it is. I see it.
It's just, it's money. I've got 3 of them. I'd sell it, but we have nearly 600,000 leaves.
Apparently people are really into bones.
Not saying it.
It's... You go down to a street corner, bone! Get your bone here! Fresh, tasty bone!
Delicious bone.
So, no
Full of
idea
calcium.
which way would actually be... I think I want to explore.
This basement is bigger than the friggin' town.
Somebody been working on it a while. There's all that way for one chest. Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Come in, if thou darest.
Okay.
We now have like a dire cultist.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Researcher 1, 2, and 3.
Wait, I know what the opposite of
Let
mouse
yourself
bacon would
be
be.
healed.
Moldy tomes.
Bring it on.
Frog sausage.
Let the thunder roll.
Is he Garth Brooks now?
Garth Brooks' parents actually used to live not terribly far from me, apparently. Found this out from a friend of my dad's.
Letting my arrow.
Brew kebabs.
Here goes nothing.
Ferret
Aw.
steaks.
Now,
Ferret steaks.
I don't know if you could make a steak out of a ferret. I don't think there's enough ferret there.
Ferret quartet.
You should have studied harder.
Oh, Elfin almost leveled up.
Weasel bratwurst.
Weasel bratwurst.
And that might actually be part of what is made, you know.
Hmm.
That could actually be a thing that is... I have no idea where I actually went just then.
The sheep dimension.
We're nowhere near New Zealand.
Neither was I when I wound up there.
Can't we settle this like
Are you sure?
I was in Williamsburg.
I am ready.
Your point?
Williamsburg is not New Zealand.
Let yourself be healed.
Again, are you sure?
Pretty
What is
sure.
the logical course of action?
Mouse burgers.
What next?
No, that would be a good one.
It pairs too well with the mouse bacon.
A torrent of arrows.
Rat lasagna.
bring it on.
It was actually lasagna day at work.
How do you like this?
Letting the hunt beginning.
Squirrel sausages.
I am ready.
Recipe for squirrel somewhere too.
See, I'm trying to... I just can't think of a good food that begins with the right letter.
What letter do you? What
W.
letter are you? W. I mean, worst is a general term for sausage.
Bring your shade.
See, I just can't think of it
Here we
now.
go.
Herbal gravy.
Gerbil gravy.
That's what I'm
That's a
talking about.
horrifying thought.
Okay, wombat worst.
Wombat worst.
This is a huge... Good God, the size of this place.
Beaver brisket.
I feel like that's the name of like a bad porno movie. Good night, everybody.
Actual rat tattooey.
I
Happy
made
birthday,
Ratatouille.
What the hell is that?
Then be hunted.
Dark
What's it called?
Remnant. That's a thing that exists here.
That's the beaver brisket.
Here we go.
The Dark Remnant is what Nibbler from Futurama leaves.
Chipmunk casserole.
What next?
Axolotl and apple pie?
Wow.
Echidna enchiladas.
Poor Knuckles.
New gnocchi.
Porcupine pie.
I think that's actually a thing.
I would not be surprised.
All right.
Rabbit rigatoni, which is also probably a thing.
Probably.
Come in, if thou darest.
Groundhog glaze.
Oh, I just thought of a cursed one. At least I think it's cursed, personally. Parakeet Pop-Tart.
Now, what next?
Now with extra feathers.
Yes! I'm just imagining the little feet sticking out of it. Oh my god.
Oh, goddamn. Going
I
to
have-
hell.
I have legit made meat Pop-Tarts before, and they're delicious.
miracle of healing.
Well, I mean, they're not that unique, really. It's just a,
Yeah.
it's just
Come in,
a,
if thou darest.
I mean,
It's a meat-
similar to a calzone.
Yeah, it's a hand pie. It's a hand pie. You fry that sucker up and it's delicious. Actually,
Let's get down.
there was a day years ago at work where I had like
Try again.
extra macaroni and cheese left over from the day before. I had cobbler dough and I had like cheesesteak meat. So like I made a mac and cheese cheesesteak fried pie. I'm pretty sure I took about 10 years off my life.
Well, then again, that's not completely unique for anyone from Oklahoma.
Yep.
Sounds like that's almost just a different form of poutine at this point.
Kinda.
Now, let us hunting.
Hedgehog hollandaise sauce.
Let the hunt
It's
begin.
been a long time since I've had hollandaise sauce.
The hedgehog hamburger.
Hedgehog. Ah, God. Damn, I should have tried to talk my parents into going to Big Ed's for my birthday. Hindsight,
still got
man.
time.
Hindsight.
I was gonna say, your birthday hasn't happened yet.
Bring it on. Blow them away.
Like, Mom's kind of planning a birthday thing independently of me. So she invited some people, and one of the people she invited is like, we should do the rail yard, because Lantern always talks about that, and I'm like, that's cool with me, I love the rail yard.
Let yourself be healed.
Come in, if
I am ready.
Now, thus ends your lesson.
You know, having the ability to regen skill points just after every turn makes you take care of battles that much faster.
Absolutely, like that's like some of the abilities you get from leveling up jobs are like stat boosts, and they're okay, but things that like regen skill points, break the damage cap, break the healing cap,
Okay, there's
all of those are
door.
way more useful.
I'm guessing that door is like down there. As you can see the door in the left side of the wall over there. But it leads to treasure.
Shiny.
Exactly.
May I have this dance?
Apropos of nothing, Courage is considering getting Mech Warrior 5.
What next?
Ooh.
Yep.
I mean,
Reminds me.
I had a lot of fun with it as long as I had people to play with.
Come in, if thou darest.
It gets
You
a
could
little, it gets a little dull playing it with just the AI.
You could potentially have one more person then.
Yeah.
He would probably go Karita.
A torrent of arrows.
Not that it actually matters all that much.
No, it doesn't.
You're a mercenary.
Bring
You
it
take
on.
jobs from everybody.
Yep.
Blow them away.
I am ready.
Skunk Sunday.
I think Dad's eating skunk.
All right.
So I know Star's heard this story. I'm not sure if Surat has. So in the course of my dad's FBI career, he had to do many, many cases in various parts of Africa.
Try again.
Some in South Africa, some in Kenya, a whole bunch in Ghana. He was actually like a big traveling dignitary when he went to Ghana because he went over so much. But I can't remember which part of the continent he was in. I feel like it was in Kenya. He was being treated to dinner, and Dad was paranoid about his food. So it was like this big dinner in his honor, and the people serving were like, "Oh, it is great honor to serve you this. This is a delicacy here. We call this grass cutter." He's like, "What the hell is grass cutter?" "Oh, we serve you the grass cutter." And what they wound up serving him was this giant rat thing. It did not rank high on his favorite
my arrow
meals.
So, how many of the staff did he catch looking out from behind the door when they served this to him?
Well, you say that.
No, I'm serious. I kind of figure I know what's going on here.
Fast forward about a decade. I have made friends with a Methodist minister who happens to be from Burundi. Slightly different part of Africa. Still sub-Saharan.
All right.
And so I'm talking to him one day, and this story comes up in my mind. So I'm like, "Hey, Gerard, like we were talking about foods that he missed, and the big thing he missed was
Night
goat, because
bring
you
your
can't get
shade.
good goat in the U.S. unless you really look for it."
Here we go.
But, so I asked him, like, "Hey,
Scorch the
Gerard,
earth."
when my dad was in on a case in Africa, they served him something called grass cutter. Do you know anything about that?" "What?" And so I described the dish to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, that. Yeah, we feed that to tourists to see if they fall for it." And I'm
Yep,
like,
I kind of figured that was
Yep, that-
the thing going on there. Yeah.
yeah, I was like, I knew it. I friggin' knew it. Of course, the funnier story is Dad eating the chicken peanut soup there.
See, that actually sounds normal.
You a lesson.
Wait for it.
You say that.
I mean, it does chicken, peanut soup. You have chicken, you have peanuts.
Yet, when Dad was there, he pretty much, as much as he possibly could, went for boiled food. Because basically, anything that's pathnogenic
Here we go.
can't survive being boiled. anything
Throw
that
them away.
infects you after being boiled,
Now,
congratulations, it absolutely deserves to, because it's basically a biological impossibility.
attempt this of
So Dad's at this one restaurant and he sees chicken peanut soup on the menu and he's
I'm
like,
ready.
okay, chicken peanut soup. It has to be boiled, safe.
Night.
So he orders
Bring your
this and it gets brought out to him in this giant
Bring it
bowl
on.
with a giant spoon. And so Dad sticks the spoon in and pulls out a
Try
couple of
again.
whole peanuts, like shell and everything.
Yeah,
And that's-
okay. I mean,
And Dad's like, okay, that's a little weird to me, but like Lantern's godfather used to eat peanut shells and all. This is just a little different from what I'm used to. This is fine. Nom, nom, nom. Sticks the spoon back in. Pulls out
Therese.
entire chicken. Head is still on, feet are still on. Dad puts chicken back in bowl, puts napkin over bowl, gives chicken its last rites.
But on the note of chicken peanut soup, it's time to call the video. Because we found Therese and it's 20 minutes in and we're going to start a cutscene in the fight here.
Yep.
So I'm cutting the video now. When we return, it looks like we're going to be fighting somebody. So until then, take care everyone.
Later.
Ryan.